is a Yamaha A4000 that's been opened. This unit has no internal hard drive, but it has a zip drive. Unit 2, it does have internal hard drive, old school floppy. This is a Yamaha SU700, which does not have any of the expansions yet. And this is the AIEB1, which gives you digital in and outs and analog expansion. These are the CDs that should come with the A4000s when you buy them. Now, the point of this video is this. I've gone through a lot of frustrating hours with this thing because I've bought certain items which don't work with certain items, or which you need special cables for. So let me get started. And I just want to show you something that it says in the booklet for the SU700. This is what it should come with. Flat 40-pin cable and round 3-pin cable for use with optional AIEB board. So if you buy this, it should come with extra cables. Those extra cables, see if I can zoom in on this, are pictured here. See that? Ferrite core. Ferrite must be on the connected end. Now, it comes with this. Which is this. This long cable, this, and this. I've been told that there's ferrite in this, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what that is inside there. Anywho, the issue is this. According to the instructions, if you buy this SU700, it should come with the proper cables so that you can connect that, because it also tells you in the instructions in the preparation to remove the AIB board from its package and all that, right? 3. Disconnect the long flat cable and the long round 3-wire cable from the board and store or discard them. Note the location of the board connectors to which these cables were attached. These cables are not appropriate for use in the SU700. They're talking about those cables. That long one and that one. Now, another interesting thing. Now the A4000s come with SCSI already connected. That's what that is. Now in this unit that I bought for about $134, not including shipping, it came with this long cable in it. It also came with all the RAM. And as I said before, a zip drive. Now, just so you know, if you are to buy a zip drive to go in it, zip drive is faster than using floppy, but it's still slow with these machines. Good thing is, this IDE cable comes out, goes in here, bam, and then the power cord goes in there. Now, if you have the floppy, comes out here, goes in over there. And the power cable goes from there to there, as opposed to zip, which goes from there. Well, the power cable goes from there to there. Now with the hard drive, the hard drive goes to there. The same spot where it goes into with this. Thus, this extra clip, this has two ends to it. The one coming out of here. That means that I could take this out and put in this. Very cheap on eBay. I'd still have to get the power part though, but the SCSI, I'd take this SCSI out. I mean this ID cable, or SCSI, I can't remember which one is which, but it matters when you plug them in here, because one of these power outlets is formatted for, one of these data outlets is formatted for IDE, and the other one is for SCSI. I believe that's the difference. In fact, I'm sure, because it says so right there. So what I was saying is I can plug the cable that comes out of the hard drive, there's an open end to it, into that, and put that in there as well. But I don't need to necessarily do that because I have this CD-ROM. I also have a CD burner, old school. But I just wanted to let you guys know and see the connections, because that's what I wanted to see before I bought all this stuff, before I started putting it together. Now there's another board that goes with this SU700 700, which gives it SCSI and IDE capability. And, well, it gives you SCSI, I believe, and then you have to get some sort of IDE connector or something like that. Actually, I think, to be more precise, what happens is this comes out, and that would go in here and simply plug into there. But you still need to plug in the SCSI cable, because that's not where it would plug. It would not plug into the same place that the floppy drive plugs into. It has to plug into the, what would be the equivalent to this. And as I was stating, that is the AS1B1, which adds SCSI to the SU, or the A3000. The other cable was the AIEB1. That's the one with all the analog inputs. Okay? If you have any questions, call me. I plan to do some work on these units. I'm putting an ASIB1 into this so that I can then put in the zip, so that I don't have to worry about multiple floppy disks. And if you're wondering why I have two of these, as I said, I bought this one for $134. I think with shipping it came up to like $150. That I bought for $75 tonight, and it came with these and everything you see there. The glyph drive over there, incredible. And the AS1, the AIEB1, I bought separately for about $134. And I have an ASIB1 coming in the mail. That was the most expensive one out of all of these things, costing $250. And the reason why I have those two, to get back to the point, is because when you buy the A4000, the difference between it and the A5000 is that the A5000 has 6 effects boxes that you can use, and each one of these has 3. These also have it's like 64 voices, as opposed to the 5000, which has 128. Kind of similar to what Roland did with the Phantom S and the Phantom X. I think the Phantom S has 64, and the X has like 128. So we're talking voices. In other words, tunes or sounds that can be played at the same time. Now, let me just wrap this up really quick. I don't want to go over 15 minutes. If you connect, so in other words, you can use these as effects boxes, and you can connect the output of one of these, so you can have all your sounds in one, connect the output of one of these into the other one, and go through all of its effects. And I've only seen A5000s online for sale for about $500, whereas, as I stated, I bought this for $134, that for $75. So you get the same for much less.